everybody. Welcome back. I'm Rachel Hansen, and this is Big History. Hold up. My bangs are looking good. I just cut them like moments ago. This is how I do most of my haircuts. This is not out of the norm. Yeah. I like to call it a high stakes haircut. Like I gotta get it right. Not too shabby. How y'all doing? You hanging in there? Hey, I'm really excited for today's driving question. Why do we look at things from close up and far away? There are a number of things in our lives that we look at from a great distance. I like to think of Mount Rushmore. I grew up in the Midwest, and my family took a couple of vacations to Mount Rushmore. I mean, I had seen it in postcards, and I think these pictures must have been shot from helicopters. And I could see these 4 huge heads, right? And I'm like, wow, this thing is cool. It's like people carved on a mountain. And then I got there, and I was like, whoa, this is nuts. This is a huge mountain. Their faces look like legit, like they did in real life. And then we took this little trail, or you can walk into it's like this little cave thing, and you look up through this little itty bitty slit in this cave, and you're like looking right up under George Washington's nose. No boogers. And I remember like looking up there, and I'm like, wow, I can't believe somebody like chiseled this thing out of stone. I mean, they were so up close, like you wouldn't even know what you were chiseling, like what it was gonna look like. And then you back up, and it's just awesome. It's cool. So that's what we're thinking about today. Why do we look at things from close up and far away? So our word of the day is scale. Scale, not like the thing you weigh yourself on in the bathroom. Okay, scale is used to measure the degree of magnitude, right? So when we talk about scale, we're saying zooming in or zooming out in time and space, right? Like in time, historians do this a lot. We've got to zoom in on a particular event or maybe a battle or a person to really understand that individual story. But unless we zoom out and put that one little story in the context of the big picture of history, it doesn't make any sense. So today's lesson in Khan Academy is all about scale and magnitude. You're gonna head over there and watch a video called The Powers of 10. It's really mind-blowing. So watch it one time, and once you've watched it, then you're gonna get out a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen, a crayon, whatever you'd like to write with. And you're gonna try to see if you can keep up with the magnitude of zoom. Let me show you my sample. I did it for as long as I possibly could, right? We start out at 1 meter and then 10 meters, and it keeps zooming out to, you know, like down here, I believe this is, it's roughly 11 billion meters that they get to. Anyway, see if you can keep up. And the whole time you should be keeping this in your head, like scale. How is this zooming in and zooming out changing your perspective and the story we're telling? Okay, get on over there. Check out the video. Write your little hearts out. I'll see you when you get back. Hey, welcome back. How'd it go? Did you keep up? Man, I barely made it halfway. But it's kind of mind-blowing, right? To think about scale this way. And so today, to wrap up, in your historian's journal, you're gonna look at the scale of the coronavirus pandemic. And we're gonna do it using a really cool map created by Johns Hopkins University. You see this thing? I think the online one will look even better, right? But you've got the whole world here. We're looking at the scale of the world. And there are all these little dots. Looks like chickenpox on here. Some are big, some are small, because it's a graduated symbol map, meaning the size of the symbol represents the value that you're looking at. And you can zoom in all the way to your community and zoom out to the scale of the whole world. And in your journal, as you're doing this, I want you to first go to the local scale. Zoom in, get as close to your community as you can. What's the pandemic look like there? At your community level, or the county level, or the state level where you're living? And then zoom out a little further. What's your country look like? And maybe the continent that you live on. And then last but not least, zoom out to the entire world. And in the end, this is really important because remember, historians are trying to draw conclusions based on the evidence they see. So think about, how does the story we tell of the coronavirus pandemic change based on our scale of analysis, whether we're zoomed in or we're zoomed out? All right, have fun looking at that map. I love maps. Every map has a story to tell. You've just got to go find it. It was great to see you again today. I hope you'll come back tomorrow because, I don't know, it's kind of fun, right? And I want to check in. Okay, take care. Be good, y'all.